Jim. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. I might be catching a massive effect of straight auto tune. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Duke back at it again. You know what I'm saying? We got the most disrespectful moments in anime history 10. It's cjdachamp. It's a late night one, so don't mind me if I sound a little quiet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound cool for y'all. It just is what it is. It's circumstances. I've been busy all day. All damn day. Okay. And I finally got a little bit of me time. But I'm spending me time with y'all. So I would appreciate it if you could like this video and at least get it up to 1, 2, 3, 4. About 6, 7. No, likes on, bro. At least I say though, cause it's like I got 70 subscribers. Half of y'all don't even watch my videos. Most of y'all don't even watch my videos. Keep it a buck. What are y'all doing? What's the point of following and not watching? Am I not amusing? Am I lame? You guys think I'm lame? That's what it is, huh? Okay, cool, whatever. So at least I say about 10 likes, at least 10, bro. You ain't even gotta watch the video. You can just be like, boop. Here I come. I'm back at it again with another video. I'm gonna be back at it again with another video, regardless, cause you know what I'm saying. This is the start. But I'm trying to build some type of revenue, man. Come on, man. Come on, baby. But let's start this shit. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
This dude really just got punched out of his clothes and sent flying across the block. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Like, y'all realize this nigga can't ever show his face in public ever again, right? Because he gonna be walking down the street one day and they gonna be like, oh my God, you're the guy that went viral on Twitter for getting punched out of his clothes and was wearing some tight ass tidy whities. Like, dude, you're cooked for life. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of the most disrespectful moments in anime history with a twist. I'm gonna be real with y'all, the twist ain't revealed till like the last moment. Technically not to the end, but today we got 5 of some of the most unhinged, diabolical, jaw-dropping moments to ever be animated. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. Moment number 1, Osaragi teaching Dump how to praise God. Man, yo, let me tell y'all, bro. Shorty right here, Osaragi, is a bona fide demon. And again, this is another case where you could just tell by her appearance. Her daily fit is a funeral dress. She dresses for the occasion while she is out here killing us with no emotion at all. She is literally the Grim Reaper. And oh, girl right here, Dump, had a one-on-one date with the Grim Reaper herself. Now, how all this went down? Slur.
I have not finished watching Sakamoto Days at all. I'm like only on like, bro, I'm not gonna fake like episode 6, episode 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm on episode. Anyways, one of the two though. I'm gonna figure it out. Cause it was a good watch, but this is definitely a spoiler, but shit, it is what it is. For the love of the game.
Sent a bunch of serial killers to Japan to take out Sakamoto and the Order. An old psycho fine shit Dump, who was a literal cyborg that can shoot spikes out of her body, decided to go after Osaragi because she simply thought she was unattractive. She deadass hates ugly niggas. If she thinks you're chopped, she's gonna kill you. So later on one day, Osaragi went to the shrine to go pray. And you would not believe what she started to pray for. She started praying saying, "Dear God, I pray that you bring one of these serial killers to me so I can kill them and dismember them myself. I hope to receive this blessing. Amen." So after she...
Not gonna lie, 100% believable. Everybody in Sakamoto Days, as far as I've seen, been on Demon Time for no absolute reason whatsoever. Just because they could. Honestly, just for the fucking plot. I think that's the plot. Demon Time. It's John Wick, literally.
She finished praying. Dump pulls up right behind her. Her prayers were answered immediately. So she shoots a spike from her body, trying to impale Osaragi. but Osaragi somehow blocked her attack with a coin. And she's saying after that, "Oh, thank God, my prayers have been answered. I'm about to kill a bitch today." So now I want y'all to prepare yourselves to see one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Shorty told Dump, "Hello, ma'am. Do you know how to praise God?"
What?
"Oh, well, allow me to show you how to praise the Lord." So she palms her head, takes her over to the statue and slams her head twice. And she told her, "First, you bow twice." Then while Shorty is struggling unconscious, she claps her in the face, then claps her again and told her, "Then you clap twice." Then picks her up and drives her face into the offering table. Then after she planted her face in the table, last thing she said was, "And don't forget, make your offering," and flicks a coin at her unconscious body, just face planted in the ground. So after she just got embarrassed, freaky psycho fine shit gets up and start licking her lips and saying, "Ooh, I can't wait to give you a makeover, you chopped ass bitch." So Dump tries to attack her again, but Osaragi blocks that attack again, this time with a briefcase, and Dump started getting pissed off because Osaragi's just toying with her. She's blocked both of her attacks with a coin and a briefcase and was beating the hell out of her while she was praising God. So Dump just goes unga bunga on her, shooting her spikes at her. So Osaragi jumps up trying to dodge it, but Dump ends up taking away her briefcase from her and throws it out the window. And yo, look at the disappointment in her face. She's not enthused at all. This just pissed her off. She's thinking in her head, "Oh my God, my precious." So after throwing her money in the bank briefcase overboard, Osaragi officially stopped fucking around. She ripped down and kicked the temple bell at her, sending Psycho Fine Shit to a different map. So after Dump just got hit with a stage change, she started doing some freaky shit. I kid you not, she started shooting the spikes out of her titties. And then after that, she started licking her lips. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I can't call her fine shit no more. This is too freaky. Her new name from now on is, Freaky Spike Bitch or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, when Freaky Spike Bitch shot them spikes out of her titties, she completely bricked and only hit Osaragi's hand. And this right here is when Dump started regretting everything. Osaragi starts walking her down with her hand impaled, moving through the spike, grabs her hand and tells her, "I'm about to rock your shit, twin." Send her freaky ass into another building. And Osaragi was not done. She was about to tee off on this freaky hoe. Dump ran at her and shot a spike. She parries it. Then she jumps up. Then kicked her so hard the bitch spun 5 times. And she wasn't even done after that. She started juggling her ass down the aisle, turning into a human pinball machine. So after Osaragi finished juggling her, she ends up being conveniently right by her briefcase. And guess what is inside her briefcase? She had a big ass buzzsaw in that bitch. And when Dump saw this, she knew it was over because her backstory started playing, talking about how she became a serial.
Not gonna lie, don't mind the yawn. Fuck the yawn. When the backstory started playing, either somebody finna get a power up, somebody finna die so somebody else can get a power up, or somebody finna die. Simple as that. They always try to make you feel sympathetic for somebody before they get cooked. So I'm not gonna lie, that shit be crazy. Damn, who's she standing over?
Killer because she wanted to be loved. Like, nigga, what? Weird ass, freak ass hoe. And y'all have watched enough anime, so y'all know good and well. This is Anime 101. If a character is near death and starts seeing their backstory, there is a 99.9% chance that they're about to die. And she straight up told Shorty before she killed her, "Because people like you exist, I am needed by God. So because of that reason, I love you." And tell me why she's smiling right now. What the fuck? You know what, bruh? I guess she got her final wish before she was about to die for somebody to love her.
That's crazy.
Bonkers. So Osaragi grabs up that buzzsaw, dashes at Shorty, and splits this freaky spike bitch down the middle.
Fatality.
Do what you gotta do.
And with that, Osaragi continued to spread the word of God to these freaky ass hoes.
That's crazy.
All right, let's keep this disrespectful party going.
I feel like it
So, moment number 2, Nagumo embarrassing a nonchalant dreadhead.
Oh, this
now,
is
we're still on
Sakamoto
Sakamoto days,
okay.
and this is the same plot. This time, however, though, the serial killer is this big buff dreadhead nigga called the Minimalist. And this dude goes around crushing things to as small as they can get. And his target was Sakamoto. So later on that same day, he pulls up to Sakamoto's convenience store and he ends up confronting his wife. So she tells him, excuse me, sir, can I help you with anything? And he tells her, Hey, bitch, where your fat ass husband at?
Oh,
So
wow.
to start intimidating her, this man grabs the cash register and starts crushing it into
What
a
is up
ball.
with these super
then
niggas?
after that, he rips the desk in two. So then after he finished his intimidation tactics, he straight up looked at her and told her one more time, hey, bitch, I'ma ask you one more time. Where is that fat ass nigga Sakamoto? But Sakamoto's wife was not acting like herself at all. She was weirdly calm this entire situation. And the reason why is because it wasn't her at all. She dislocates his arm and stabs him in the neck. So he ends up falling down. And then she just looks at him and tells him, gotcha, nigga. And she turns into Nagumo.
Oh, okay,
this man
okay.
disguised himself
Okay, he
as
did be on that.
Sakamoto's wife to just with this dude. And the knife that he stabbed him with was a toy knife. And he was like, oh man, you're lucky that wasn't real, bro. Looks like my goofy ass forgot to swap it out for a real one. So the minimalist is pissed off. He like, oh hell nah, man, I'ma kill you, nigga. But Nagumo teleports right behind him. And look
That
at this
boy
dude's
be
face, man.
speed
Just
blazing.
by this frame, you can tell by the face he making. I should have just bought some Newports and left. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. What he does to bro is honestly worse than what Osaragi did to Freaky Spike, bitch. So the minimalist starts bragging, saying, man, I've killed 432 people. But what your goofy ass gonna do to me, huh, nigga? And when bro said this, Nagumo deadass looked at bro like, wow, man, that's amazing. You count everybody that you kill? Holy, you might be smarter than a 5th grader. So this pisses dude off. So he goes in the puncher but hits straight air. And this man Nagumo is just chilling on top of the shelf
That boy
with bro's
moving.
phone. And he's just looking through it like, wow, man, I'm disappointed. How are you a 6'5" nonchalant dreadhead and your phone is as dry as the Sahara Desert?
No
like, really, my
hoes.
nigga, no
I'm weak as fuck.
hoes at all? Dude, Dennis would be ashamed. So this pissed him off. But what sent him over the edge is when Nagumo said, I wonder what I'll find in your search history. And look how mad this nigga gets. Oh my God. Looks like this man does not use the incognito browser for you know what. And he like, I'ma kill you, nigga.
If you use incognito to handle your, you soft. On bro, and you sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because if you can't whack your shit with pride, you might as well put the controller down, twin. On bro.
So he starts to chuck metal balls at Nagumo, but bro was just casually dodging every single one. So after this man just tried to hit him for like 5 minutes straight, the entire convenience store is wrecked and Nagumo just disappeared. The bro got impatient and started to look for him. So he opens this cooler, and when he's digging through it, trying to look through it, another version of himself pops up and starts choking this man through the glass and rips him through the door. And just look at this man. Dude is getting choked out by himself. And Nagumo turns back like, gotcha, nigga. So he throws him across the room and
a
starts
bad one,
opening
bro.
his briefcase and says, I'll let you choose how you die. As this man pulls out a weapon with 6 attachments and he tells him, pick a number 1 through 6. So the minimalist just loses it and tries to crush him. But Nagumo just tells bro, oh man, you're no fun. So looks like we're rolling the die. And yo, I'ma tell you, this is one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. He shows his hands and he's like, ooh, where did it go? And it ended up being in his mouth. So he spat out number 3. So Nagumo grabbed his head with a oversized can opener and cut his head clean off.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man,
How
this
to get
is
in
one of
your
the most
mouth?
disrespectful
No
things I've ever
freaky.
seen. From going through this man's phone, choking him to death with his own body, doing a magic trick mid-fight, then killing him with an oversized can opener? Yeah, man, this dude just went out sad. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Moment number 3. Shizuo punching a man out of his fit. Now, y'all, look. If y'all have never seen Do Ra Ra Ra, I'm gonna recommend it to you right now. It's a good watch. Because there's some pretty wild shit that happens.
That's crazy.
And one of the main culprits of wildness in this show is none other than Shizuo Heiwajima. And what I'm about to show you is a top 10 disrespectful moment of all time. So let's set the stage real quick. The reason why this happened is because of Isaiah. Because earlier on this day, this man was in a fight with this goofy ass gangster nigga. And when bro attacked him, Isaiah dodged it. But he just didn't dodge it. He also scalped this nigga's head. He gave bro a ball spot of doom right in front of the girls he was trying to impress. So this nigga was quite literally scaring the hoes. So he either has to cut that shit off and restart or spend thousands of dollars on a hair transplant. Now I want y'all to remember this dude because he's gonna be back later. So now we fast forward 5 minutes later. So Isaiah is just chilling on the street talking to Mikado. But while this man was just having a conversation, a trash can comes flying and hits Isaiah across the head. And the person who threw that trash can was Shizuo. And bro was not here to goof around. He was ready to fight Isaiah on sight. So when these two were about to just start duking it out in the middle of the street, the nigga with the bald spot pulls back up and he brings a bunch of goons with him. So they start surrounding Isaiah and Shizuo. And old boy started telling Isaiah, hey, you punk pussy dumb bitch. We about to f you up for f***ing up my headline from earlier, nigga. Yeah, you don't f with the dollars and get away with it, nigga. But when they had them surrounded, they ended up realizing that they had Shizuo surrounded as well. And dude's name is feared throughout these streets. So these niggas were shook. So this is when the wildness happens. Old boy in this blue hat was so scared his fight or flight senses took over. So his body started moving on its own and he runs up and smacks Shizuo across the head. So after he smacked bro upside the head, the dollars is like, hold on, twin, he might not be as strong as they say. But then this man started screaming. So bro started telling old boy in this hat, you aimed for my head. You have to know a blow like that can kill a nigga, right? And this means you were intentionally trying to kill me, right? So whatever happens next is what you deserve, right? And look at this stare. Bro stared into this man's soul. And old boy knew his life as he knew it was over. He lost this man. Sends bro flying out of his clothes and knocked out cold.
That boy in it.
Holy Jesus, man. This might be one of the most devastating punches of all time. Like, let's look back at this again. This dude really just got punched out of his clothes and sent flying across the block. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Like, y'all realize this nigga can't ever show his face in public ever again, right? Because he gonna be walking down the street one day and they gonna be like, oh my God, you're the guy that went viral on Twitter for getting punched out of his clothes and was wearing some tight-ass tidy whities. Like, dude, you cooked for life. And just look at him twitching over there like a dead buck. Like, oh my God. So after that happened, Shizuo was not done because every one of these gang members now have a receipt that needs to be paid. So he goes after the gang members. Look at dude right here. He was actively trying to run away, but Shizuo said, nah, nigga, as he threw him into another person and just started bombing every single gang member. And look at old ball spot. This man fearing for his life, thinking in his head like, oh God, the rumors were true. This nigga really is Ikabokuru's King Von. So the dudes behind him was like, nah, we're out, bro. As Shizuo runs up behind Baldy and kicked him so hard, the beanie fell off his head. So the world could see that beautiful bald spot. So while he was beating the hell out of everybody, Isaiah was like, yep, I'm out of here. But Shizuo looked at him like, hell nah, nigga. As he picks up a vending machine and tries to throw it at this man. But that brother Simon came from the roof to stop the vending machine from hitting this man, bro. But yeah, man, that's the moment.
The roof? How the fuck he? It's because he black, huh? Nah, because what the?
Bro, this man threw a trash can cross map, punched a man out of his clothes, and bodied an entire gang after that. Like, dude, what the fuck?
I wouldn't want to fight bro either.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Moment number 4. Ichigo calling an ambulance before a fight. Yep, we're finally doing this moment. Now, this is quick, but this moment is a absolute classic. So these dudes...
When I tell y'all, I know this shit, because, look, y'all finna resonate with me right here. Give me a sec. Bro, I used to be watching anime in the little box on YouTube. Them shits used to be like a whole... It'd fuck around be the whole 3-4 seasons. It'd be 4 to 5, maybe 6 hours long. I used to watch... People used to put this shit on YouTube. If you ain't watch anime in that little ass box... You ain't really watch anime for real. You wasn't really no anime watcher. Oh, bro, I'm tired of y'all pretend ass anime watchers coming out the gate like, oh, I've been watching anime. If you ain't watch anime on YouTube in a fucking tiny ass box, then you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Oh, bro, I done watch hella shit that niggas don't even know existed because of YouTube.
Bullying Chad. And I don't know why, but out of all the people you chose to bully Chad. You chose to bully a buff ass 6'5" Latino nigga that looked like he pushing 30 but
whole time Chad being like 16 and like the same as you go always threw me off, and I'm glad he said something. Cause bro, and I thought bro was black. I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea about like Filipino niggas at all, bro. Had no idea about oh. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, why is this Asian guy dark skinned? I used to be real deal confused.
He's 16? Yeah, these dudes deserve every amount of ass whooping that they got, because this is just idiotic. So earlier on in the day, our boy Chad was just walking and chilling, listening to some music and minding his own business. Now these two idiots decided to sneak Chad with this big ass rock. Like, dude, you know you can kill a person with this size of a rock, right? Like, these dudes was trying to catch a case. So he comes behind Chad and hits him across the head. So later on that day, Chad wakes up surrounded by a bunch of bullies, and in front of him is this ugly ass man. Like, if you looked up the definition of chopped, bro will be the first person that pops up on Google Images.
Bro,
Jesus, man. So old Chop dude decides to rip off Chad's amulet, and before he was about to break it, he said, "You know who else is chopped? This man Ichigo really came out of nowhere and hit a drive-by on this chopped ass nigga and rode him like a skateboard. So after Ichigo laid bro out, he starts picking bro's pockets and takes his phone. So old Chop dude is like, "Wait, I didn't get to finish my joke. Do you want to know who else is chopped?
Ichigo ass was move on bitches though. I ain't gonna lie.
After Ichigo stomps bro's face in, this man calls 119, aka 911 for us. So the dude pick up on the phone like, "This is 911. What is your emergency?" I need an ambulance. You know what? Matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So this man drops the phone and starts beating the hell out of all the bullies. This man just took on a 1v5 and called 5 ambulances pre-ass whooping. Like, do you know how much confidence you have to call 5 ambulances in advance? This is just wicked work, and he beat their ass. He stood 10 toes down. Bro actually pulled off that legendary meme.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
That boy Ichigo was disrespectful.
We have reached our final moment and the twist of this video. Moment number 5. Kuvira proving Korra is washed. Yep.
Ooh, shit. Oh my God. Yo, that was like, wow. Look. Fuck what everybody gotta say. I like Korra damn near just as much as I like Avatar, because it showed a very interesting character development. I love the character arcs that Korra went through, regardless of what people have to say about that shit. And you can't tell me the animation wasn't up to par too. It was really boxing. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, she ruined a lot of shit, but the way she got the PTSD that she experienced after the 2nd season, I liked how it affected her throughout most of the 3rd season, bruh. Like, I love when shit like that happens. It really like pushes a character that's supposed to have this all powerful being just pushed down to such a level to where she couldn't even walk. She was in a wheelchair. And she finally get her little mojo back. You know what I'm saying? And just to get washed. And then for her to struggle though, look though, ain't nothing wrong with it though, cause she was struggling even after she got the wheelchair. It was like kind of realistic in a way. You don't just heal from a big injury and get out the field whooping niggas. No, she went through a whole arc of trying to get better again while being crippled. Like what, bro? But here did like do her so. Oh my God.
Last moment ain't anime at all. Yeah, it resembles it though.
So
but anyways, so Korra ends up confronting Kuvira because Kuvira's trying to take over Zaofu so she can unite the Earth Kingdom under her tyrannical rule. Now this is Korra's first fight back after Zahir put her on a wheelchair for 3 years. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Zahir trial will happen one day because that nigga was cold as hell. But anyways, Korra decided to fight Kuvira so she wouldn't take over Zaofu. So Kuvira was like, fine. My soldiers, I am giving you all a front row seat to show you all that the Avatar is washed. Her sorry ass could never live up to the legacy of Avatar Aang. So let me show you why she's the worst Avatar of all time. And man, Korra did not beat the allegations this fight, because this was just brutal.
She got her get back.
Started off with firebending, but Kuvira is weaving every attack. And then look at this, man. Kuvira gets inside, hits her with the earth-bending combo. Then she hits her with the metal bending, then flips her ass and throws her on the ground. And while all the soldiers are cheering, look at Kuvira feeling herself. She over here emoting like Ali, like, yeah, I knew your ass was washed. So then here go the next sequence. Cora tries to use airbending now, but she dodges it, ducks the fire and hits her with the hell sweep, and hits her with another shot for good measure. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, we gotta find Kuvira's actual birth certificate. Cause no way she was born in the Earth Kingdom. She had to be born in the Weave Nation. Cause dog, look at this. Cora is using every single element, but she can't land shit. While Kuvira's just bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. And then look at this. Kuvira takes out Cora's leg, blindfolds her, and hits her so hard she goes flying. And I mean, bro, it just gets worse from here. She jumps up trying to do aerial attacks, but Kuvira hit her with an anti-air, knocking her on her ass again. And then here come Cora again. She tries to hit her with another two-piece, failed. Then Kuvira hits her with metal again and lifts her up and throws her down. The Avatar is getting whooped by a background character from season 3. This is fucking embarrassing. And then look at this. Cora has the bright idea to earthbend against her. Kuvira stops it immediately and just sends it right back at her. Like, what made you think earthbending was the answer against Kuvira? One of the best earthbenders in the fucking series. Like, come on now. So Cora was getting her ass whooped
like,
so
I feel
bad.
like she could have
So
got up
straight
there
up
and
yelled at her and told her, bitch, if you don't go into the Avatar state right now, like, what are we doing? So when Kuvira jumps up and tries to finish Cora, Cora finally goes into the Avatar state and blows Kuvira off of her. So Cora actually ends up landing a nasty hit, finally dropping Kuvira. And it looks like Cora has finally locked in. Maybe she wasn't washed after those 3 years in a wheelchair. But when Cora was about to finish her off, her PTSD from last season kicked in as she sees her face on Kuvira. So she gets knocked out of the Avatar state, falls to her knees, and Kuvira's just looking at her with disappointment like, damn, I knew you were washed, but not this bad. So Kuvira strings Cora up, slams her in the ground, and puts her in an Earth prison. And that was it. KO. Cora was cooked. She got washed by Kuvira in 5 minutes tops and only landed one hit, which was in the Avatar state, by the way. Like, holy moly, man. So Kuvira walks her down and she's ready to make the Avatar reincarnate right now. But Opal and Genoa saves Cora's ass and they end up having to retreat. And look at Kuvira hyping up her niggas like, I told y'all she was washed. Zafu is ours, nigga.
Crazy, bro. Jeez, man. First I know I'm gonna get him again. I guess it's over, guys. Kavira ass was wicked. That shit's crazy, bro. But I like the little PTSD. I don't know why people be hating so much, bro. Just cause like a lot of shit went wrong, bro. That was her plot line. Her plot line was for her to learn. She low-key had some of the hardest trials. I'm not gonna fake. Like when it came to opponents, like Aang, his toughest trial was Fire Lord Ozai, and the mental confliction of the fact that his people were gone and he couldn't do nothing to save them, which is, you know, still very deep, but their problems were completely different. She was supposed to be a beacon of hope. Aang was supposed to be a beacon of hope, but Aang was succeeding because I'm not gonna lie, he is that guy. You know what I'm saying? But he failed damn near just as much as Korra. He had so many fuck ups just like Korra. And people fail to look over that just because she lost the Avatar state and that she'll be the only Avatar. She'll be the start for the next lineage on down. She'll be the first Avatar for them. Yeah, and which sucks, but it is what it is. That was her plot line. Not everybody destined to have a good life just because they're the Avatar, and I'm glad they showed that. Simple as that. Because she was going through the ringer, boy. Even Aang lost his Avatar state for a little bit. Shit, but don't forget about it. Remember that he couldn't even control that shit for a little bit. Remember that, merch that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. This was a good one. cjdachamp always be coming through. Simple as that. I've been watching this boy since before I even been doing YouTube. Bro. But I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. I might record something else tonight, depending on if I on again.